All right, guys. So, welcome. And today I will be talking about the most scumbaggiest I think I have ever seen person that I actually would never, ever, ever be friends with. And that's good old Paul Logan. Not, his brother Jake, who likes finding old retired people from the old retirement home. It's Logan. Now, as much as we all collectively hate Logan, unless you're under like 10 years old and you're still breastfeeding off your mom's, fun bags, then you probably have heard of this guy, heard of all the controversies that have been behind him, all the terrible stuff that has happened with this guy. And we should have a revised period of, what this little monster devil of a person has done. So, case number one. CoffeeZilla. Oh, well, case number one, dead body, of course. I gotta go with the dead body. Let's just go to Japan, make fun of the Japanese culture, and then, let's go to a historical, site that, has a lot of, I gotta keep with YouTube TOS. Not fun, things happen in that forest. That's a good way to put it. But yeah, so he goes there and, he sees a person that recently, is on a tree, and he films it, laughs it, and then he posts it. For some reason, he thinks that's a good idea to do and post. Oh, this will be funny. Yeah. He posts it, and what happens? The internet clowns on him, demolishes him, destroys him, and that leads to, I have had a mislap in judgment. Sorry, guys. I didn't know y'all didn't like this or anything like that. Of course we didn't like it. You filmed a dead body. You destroyed somebody's, you've made fun of someone's whole life and a whole person being. That's a biological human being that you just made of, that just died and killed themselves. And you just made fun of it. Number two, and the most famous one that he has been getting crapped on for, I gotta check this. Hold on a second. When was the CryptoZoo scam? I gotta do a little 2021, and it's 2024 into 2024. He lost his crypto project. We love crypto. We love crypto. We love scamming. We love rug pulls, triangles, Ponzi schemes, all that stuff. So he ran a crypto thing with two people that were literal criminals. And he hired them. Why did he hire them? Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you one single thing what goes on in that blonde-haired, handsome idiot. But, that happened. And then he got found out by CoffeeZilla. And then CoffeeZilla tried to reach out to Logan. And Logan, of course, blocked CoffeeZilla. Even though he has himself credited CoffeeZilla's work and said, oh, he's such a great guy. CoffeeZilla, this detective, until now, until he goes after, Logan. And then Logan's like, yo, bro, you can't go after me like that, man. That's terrible, man. You can't go after me. You know what? He's going after me just because he wants clout. That's all he ever wants. He wants clout. And then he made a video on CoffeeZilla saying that he's a slimy journalist. He has no integrity, no honesty, no nothing. After, he praised the guy. Apparently, after someone goes after you, you're just like, yeah, I did a shitty thing, but, you can't go after me because of that. No, I changed my opinion on you. So he did that. And, of course, the internet clowns on him, clowns on this biffering buffoon. And then he made thank you, CoffeeZilla video. I thank you, CoffeeZilla, for exposing my bad deeds. Well, actually, guys, it's not his bad deeds. It's the bad actors. It's the bad actors. Me, Logan Paul, I got scammed as much as you guys. I didn't make no money. I ran the crypto. I didn't make no money. I didn't make no money whatsoever. It wasn't my money I made. No. Those guys took your money. You should go after them. And to this day, he's still, he takes no accountability for it. None whatsoever. He doesn't think it's his fault, which is stupid because he decided to say, this is going to be a fun, awesome game where you can hatch eggs, mix them, make like a panda sloth or some crap. Make like a, I don't know, panda gummy bear or some bull crap. You know, make that. And just no accountability. None whatsoever. He made nothing to promise, nothing on the mistakes, and nothing for the, fans that spent. If you gotta check out the CoffeeZilla video, I'll put that in the link. But you can see how much some guy paid, like $500K US for crypto, and it's all gone. And now Logan, being the nice guy he is, oh yeah, here's your buyback, crypto buyback. You can buy back your crypto and you can get your money back. Yeah, I'm Logan. So now, sorry, there was a cut right there. Had dealing with something IRL. But back to what I was saying. Crypto, I won't take any blame off of it. And then literally he does a crypto buyback, and he literally offers pennies compared to how much people got scammed off. It was like 17 million almost for how much he wanted to give the people back. And he gave them 1 point something million, which is, pennies compared to how much he owes. And he won't even refund you on the NFT token, even though he promised, quote unquote, Crypto Zoo is coming, when actually he canceled it. And then he's like, well, if you buy the NFT, then you lost in the game, because I'm Logan Paul. I don't make millions off of Prime, actually billions off of Prime. I don't make anything off my WWE sponsors. I don't make anything off my YouTube videos. I don't make anything off of, all these lunchly stuff I'm doing. I don't make anything off of this. I'm just Logan Paul. I'm just like a regular human being like y'all. Egotistical psychopath is what he is. So that happened. And then at the end of it all, people are suing him, rightfully so. I would never trust Logan Paul. That's like the stupidest thing ever, to trust Logan Paul. Why would you trust Logan Paul? Why would you trust the literal person who filmed a dead body? I don't know what was going behind those people's heads, but they gambled in the crypto and they lost. Now, I do feel bad for those people, but at the same time, they need to get their justice, so they're suing him, and they have a bunch of lawyers suing him, which is great. They need their justice deserved and everything to get back at this literal psychopath who won't care about anything. So, next off on the Logan Paul timeline, his co-host, what's his name that got absolutely destroyed? What was his name? It wasn't Mike. It was Mike is the little goblin sucker, I think. George Janko. Okay, Mike is the goblin sucker. I totally forgot. Mike is the goblin sucker. He is the one that, gobbles up Logan's and is the ultimate meat rider of Logan Paul. George Janko got, kicked off the podcast, and Logan tried to hide that he barely paid him that much in that year. You have to show the specifics on the video. I'll probably link George Janko's video if I can find that. I think he made a post or something like that about it. But he basically tried to scam his co-host off, and he basically told him that if you can't take a sponsor unless it's Prime, because, you're hurting my business, and, I can't have anyone hurt my business on my talk show. And he's like, well, then I'm going to just leave. And then they go back and forth. Logan's like, oh, show the receipts out of context. He showed receipts out of context. And then all his fans were like, oh, Logan, you got him, Logan. Logan for life. Yeah. No, not exactly. George Janko said him right. And then, that happened. Now, on to today's recent events of 2024. What else has happened? Lunchly, we got lawsuit against CoffeeZilla. Oh, spoiler alert. Lawsuit against CoffeeZilla. The guy you praised and you said, I'm not going to sue him anymore. And then you decide to sue him for defamation and crap. And literally you talk all the good stuff about him. I don't understand, Logan. You say you're not going to sue him, and you take other YouTubers to court. That's pretty scummy of you to do that. That's pretty actually stupid of you to do that. I think you're probably a tyrannical, psychopathic monster. I don't understand your mindset. Do you think all publicity is good publicity? Do you think anything? Do you care about anything other than yourself? You obviously don't care about your child because, spoiler alert, I'll get to that later. You obviously don't care about, your word. Your word means nothing. The word of Logan Paul is like paper bag to the wind. You can be tossed aside. Doesn't really matter. You don't care about anyone. You show no effort to care. You say stuff, but don't actually do it. You're a man of no action with words. Just words. You just say words. But anyways, back to, the bait and stuff. So he's suing CoffeeZilla. Then with the Lunchley incident, he loves Lunchley. Like, that's him, Mr. Beast, and KSI's grandbaby pappy senior son project. He is going ham on Lunchley. It's actually crazy. It's crazy to the point where he'll see a sign that says they're getting recalled, FDA, because the whole mold situation, and someone's like got confused and just doing their job. And guess what happened? Guess what Logan decided to do with his little 2 IQ brain cells that he can just jam together and think of an idea? He decides to dox the employee of the guy. He decides to dox him. He decides to dox the employee and get his information, says his name, doesn't show his face, but says his name. You know how a name, that's still doxing, right there. And he's like, he says the exact place he worked at, and guess what the guy got? I'm pretty sure he's got suspended, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get fired off that bullcrap that Logan did. It's so scummy to ruin someone's livelihood just because, they talked about your project or they just literally did their fucking job. It makes no sense how you can just get away with that and no one just allows it. No one can stop this man for some reason, unless the lawyers do, and I hope they tear down his entire empire. Ooh, that would be such a great thing to happen. It is so stupid what he's been doing. He talked about it more on Rosina's podcast, the number one hater, the number one, op of Mr. Beast. She is the number one op, the opposition. But yeah, he also, had a kid recently, and we know what he did. He posted a picture with his kid, oh, he's a father now. Logan's got a little gangster junior. Loster. He's got Loster now. Yeah. But you know what he did that made the picture so controversial? He put a literal fucking Prime bottle and a Lunchley packet in his baby's picture and promoted it with his baby and his wife. I don't know how scummier you can get to being a sellout like that. I don't know how much of a sellout you can sell out your soul to be to do that for your child. It makes no sense for you to actually do that for your child, and say stuff like this and just do stuff like this. It makes no sense. The whole internet clowned him saying, oh, if that kid grows up on Lunchley and Prime, they're going to be brain dead for the rest of their life, which, if they're Prime and Lunchley's not really good for you. It's processed lead crap. They make it healthier, but let's just be honest, it's all the same bull crap, and that's everything. Literally the most garbage tier stuff you can eat. Just eat an apple and oranges and maybe a sandwich. That's more healthier than a damn Prime Lunchley with a Feasible. Now, I'm not going to hate on, off topic, I'm not going to hate on Mr. Beast's Feasible. Those things are actually pretty good. I'm not biased in any way. It is actually pretty good chocolate. It's just probably heavily with sugar. So eat in moderation. That's all you got to do. Eat in moderation. Don't have like 50 bottles of Prime, because Logan just loves drinking Prime. On to the next thing. Him in the Mr. Beast competition and him flaming Ludwig. Now, Logan just loves his haters, dude. He just loves fighting haters and fellow YouTubers, dude. He just loves having an opinion of people. So recently, this is recent. There's been drama going around with him and Ludwig, with Ludwig saying, oh, I decided to cheat for my team, which, it's for his team, and he wanted to use Logan's water because everyone in Mr. Beast, it was for the cookie challenge that they do on Squid Game. You know, you got to scratch off the cookie with a little pin. So he's trying to use the water or prime bottle from Logan because Logan was the only one who got to keep his prime bottle because, you know, he's got to market his product some way to the UK kids and the American kids and, you know, buy prime. Yeah. Stuff. But he opens the bottle and finds out it's just water. Not prime, water. And Logan did not like that. And he said, he's a blockheaded beta bitch. Blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, says that I drink prime all the time. I hate liars. I hate liars. I hate liars. I hate liars. I hate Ludwig. He's a blockhead beta bitch. And all he cares about is just, you know, getting the views off my name. Logan, you calling someone a liar is the pot calling the kettle black. It's literally, you are a liar yourself. You must hate yourself so much that you just let the hatred out on products. Because there's no way you can say, I hate liars, and be the most hypocritical loser, lame-o ever to do that and just automatically do it. It makes no sense that you do that. It's literally the worst thing ever to be able to do this for yourself. It is terrible, 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 terrible. Oh, shame old Logan Paul. He just hates himself so much, he's got to take it on everybody else. Because he's just such a liar, and he knows himself so good. So, now that, you know, Ludwig saw that, Ludwig clapped back on him so quickly, dude. It's funny. I'll post a clip at the bottom or in the link about what he did. But, oh my God, dude. He clapped back on him so hard, it's not even funny. Oh my God. But I don't want to say the words he said, but it's basically what I'm saying in this. Basically how he's a terrible person and all the terrible stuff he's done in the past. And it makes no sense. But yeah. At the end of the day, do I like Logan Paul? No, I'm probably his biggest hater. I actually hate Logan Paul with a passion. He is one of the most psychotic, manipulative person ever. The most selloutest, scammiest, scammer, liar ever to exist on the internet. Besides some other people, he's just made it successful. He just thinks all publicity is good publicity, when in fact, that is not the truth. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Matter of fact, actually, he does know what the hell he's doing. He just wants to play the villain. He just thinks, oh, playing the villain's the greatest thing ever. And if you want to play the villain, you're more than head. Go likely. But you're not being all the criticisms people say about you. You will never beat the internet. Once they made you an enemy of everybody, you will never beat the internet. They will tear you down, rip you apart, and spit you out. You are not no one's friend on the internet. Unless you're Logan Paul, Jake, your brother's Jake's, your brother's Mr. Beast, KSI, the trio of don't work together good. Literally this sellout trio. But he is one of the worst people I think has gotten the spotlight on YouTube and is just allowed to stay there from all the illegal and terrible activities he has done. It's just, I wouldn't call it illegal, allegedly illegal. Got to use the big words. All this stuff is allegedly. Some of it's proven. You can probably guess which one's proven, but at the end of the day, this guy is the worst, and I hope his career gets shot down and he just never will be able to recover and pay back the crypto people. Those guys need the money back because he's just, you know, avoiding paying them. And I hope CoffeeZilla does beat his ass in court because all these slapstick bull crap he's pulling. But yeah, that's it. I just want to get this off my mind because I just want to put this into a video because I really don't like this man and I appreciate it.